and you quiver on the floor, just like a dog on the floor. I am a vigilante, and I'm here to settle the score. That's right, fuck the court. Yeah, 'cause you make us sick. Yeah, we're sick. So sick. You have done. Society has no use for you. To us, you're fucking scum. You make us sick. Now let's cry out for mercy, and you quiver on the floor. It's like a dog on the floor. I am a vigilante, and I'm here to settle a score. That's right, fuck the court. Yeah, 'cause you make us sick. Yeah, I'm sick. So sick. Yeah, we're sick. So pathetic.
How's you guys going? We are 7 levels. Everybody hear the drummer okay when he sings?
I can't hear myself.
Woo!
I got no
Check that out.
over here.
Got no monitor over here at all. I can't hear anything.
That's him.
Okay, state your name, and you know this group that we were just
Yes, I'm Gina.
listening to.
I'm the guitar player, lead singer's wife. We've been together for about 15 years.
Oh, the one I was just seeing right now?
Yep. The one in the
Oh, that's your husband.
Yep.
Congratulations. Now, I was wanting to tell you about, he's been on this band. How long has he been in this band for?
Oh, it's been, I wouldn't say a good 10 years probably, close to.
He must be enjoying it.
Oh yeah, they've been through a couple drummers until they found Derek, but Derek's been with them for quite a while now, so.
Okay, now go ahead and tell us about your, if I can hear you after that,
They
tell us
have
about your CD.
demos. They have stickers, gives you websites and stuff and how you can get a hold of 7 Levels for shows.
7 Levels?
7 Levels, yep. There's 3 songs on the CD, and one of them is Crawl, which is the one they played on the radio station.
Oh, they played on a radio station,
Yeah,
really?
they were on 96 Rock. They were the local band of the week. I
good.
can't remember what week it was, but it was about 3 weeks ago.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, that boosted them up quite a bit. They've got quite a few shows booked in the next couple of months.
What was their first show, you remember?
Oh. To be honest with you, no, I don't remember. I know 7 Levels has closed a couple of bars.
That's good.
They play a bar and then next weekend they'd be closed, shut down because of the music. So, I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but they're pretty heavy. They seem to be well liked and they do some covers, but very few.
Does your children want to get into this kind of stuff?
Me and him don't have any children together, but he does have an older son who does play guitar and has been playing guitar for about 5 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he's actually really good. He's in a school band, so he's learning from his dad quite a bit.
That's good. Have they been on like tours? Like have they went like across in like buses across the place or anything?
Not really any major tours. I know that they've played Columbus, quite a few bars in Columbus, Dayton, Cincinnati, Springfield. Do several benefits. They do several benefits a year, free shows to help raise money for cancer. We do biker rallies to help raise money for cancer and multiple sclerosis and other different diseases.
Yeah, how do you spell this? Let me see this DVD here. 7 Levels, is that like...
They use 9s for Eve. They had to be weird. They use the 9s for the letter E. That's the only difference.
Next time I would put in the video, try to put 7 Levels, like 7 SCBN levels, or just put this?
I would put 7L9B9LS.
Okay.
That's how you have to type it in Facebook and stuff. You have to actually use the 9.
All right, and I'm looking at their email address there.
Yep.
Okay. So anyway, what's your favorite song they sing?
I got quite a few. They have one called Fuck You and Goodbye. That's my #1 favorite one. So, they've already played it, but Next Door is a really good one as well. So.
I just love I was just dumb you said to me. Oh, that was great. So how many have you sold any day?
I have not yet.
Okay, how much do they run for?
$3 a piece.
Good picture here. Okay, now tell me about yourself here. What's your name?
C. Williams.
And you are a singer and a guitar player.
Yeah, I didn't want it that way, but that's how it ended up.
Okay. Now you assembled this group here. Now your name is 7 Levels.
Right.
Now, how'd you come up with this kind of name? What was the name that kind of clicked to you? Are you guys came up with this name kind of automatically, or is it one of you kind of had the idea?
Yeah, it was a long process. We had a song a while back called The 7 Levels of Hell, and it was based on the book. And we ended up changing the name of the song, but keeping the 7 levels and making it the title for our band. So that's how we come up with that.
Who wrote the book?
It was Dante's Inferno. I don't know who wrote it.
Oh, Dante, you don't know who wrote it. Now, how'd you guys get this job to perform at Morton's event?
Well, we've been doing shows with them for a while, a couple of them at Old Crow Bar in Middletown, and they liked us and wanted to have us out, so we said yeah.
Oh, great. I was wondering, how many shows have you guys performed?
Well, we've been together for about 10 years. And
yeah, that's what your wife told me.
So it's about at least once a month, but there's been a couple of years where we didn't do anything, so a couple hundred.
A couple hundred shows?
Yeah.
What was your favorite place to perform at?
So far, the Old Crow.
The old what?
The Old Crow.
Where's that
Old
at?
Crow Bar in Middletown.
Oh, never heard of it. I've been to Middletown. I know like Lone Star and all that plays, but I never heard of that.
St. Christopher usually books that gig.
Oh, really?
So.
That's good. Now, your wife told me that you have an older child from a previous relationship that really likes music.
Yes.
Also. Now, what does he like playing?
He likes playing a lot of stuff I like too. He likes AC/DC a lot, and he plays in his church group, but he plays bass in that. So he's a really good kid and gets good grades in school. He's going to be an engineer.
Likes AC/DC. Have you introduced him to Beavis and Butthead?
No, I have not.
Because he always Butthead always had an AC/DC shirt on and stuff.
Yeah.
So your kid plays. Does he like play in band at all?
He's trying to get one together.
I'm talking about like high school band.
Yeah, he's in a school band.
Okay, does he like perform in games or anything like that? No.
Just school functions and the cafeteria.
Oh, school function cafeteria. Yeah. Okay. Now you got your wife is selling your CDs out there. How many have you sold so far? So far as like I'm talking about as a whole, not just here.
I'm not really sure because we haven't been keeping track. We've been using the money for gas money, so it's hard to tell how many we sold.
Yeah,
just a demo. So
you can't guess like you can't guess like a ballpark or something.
Probably about 50.
Okay.
So we haven't had the CD very long, and it's just a demo, and we still had to get the whole CD out of the studio. It's still being mixed.
Did you live in Hamilton your whole life, or you just like?
No, I'm actually from Springfield, and right now I live in Urbana.
Urbana. Okay, I met somebody recently who's from there. Springfield area, Urbana, Dayton area. What's it like up there?
Quiet, since I'm out in the country. My nearest neighbor is a good quarter-mile away, and I got about 5 acres of land.
Now I'm guessing you probably perform shows up in that area.
Not as much as you think. We do mostly in Cincinnati and Columbus.
Really?
Yeah, even though we claim to be a Dayton band.
Wow, that's where you get most of your jobs from?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're trying to get more into the Dayton area this year.
Have you tried I'm gonna post this on YouTube. Have you tried like posting your stuff on YouTube like Justin Bieber did? Like he got noticed on YouTube with all his like performing songs and stuff like that. Have you guys ever tried like YouTube or?
Yeah, we've got 2 songs on YouTube. One of them is Sick, and the other one I think we did a cover song of Johnny Cash, Folsom Prison.
Oh, Johnny Cash.
It's really heavy though, so I don't recommend that one.
Like talking about like you like AC/DC and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like what are growing groups? Like I'm talking about like it's like pop singers or like hard rock singers or something like that you really admire or really looked up to.
Really looked up to Metallica my whole life.
Metallica.
That's my biggest influence. When I started playing guitar, first 3 years, nothing but Metallica songs. And then I got into Megadeth and Pantera, and then it just kind of sprouted from there.
Now, there are 3 guys in your group. Yes. There are 3 guys in your group, 3 of them. How did you guys assemble this? How did you assemble this group? How did you find the right people? Were you in charge of ultimately hiring everybody, or?
Yes, I was, and that was a really, really tough process, especially to find the drummer. But the bass player is my brother, and I went ahead and trained him.
Oh, your brother. So, the other 2 were kind of tough.
Right.
How many auditions how many people you audition?
Probably about 5.
About 5 people?
Yeah.
For each position, or just? Oh, so you went through 10 auditions.
Yeah.
As it was really was there someone that was there somebody else, I don't name names, but somebody else like kind of came close? You're like, oh.
Well, I had another singer for a while, and he had to move out of state just like 2 years ago.
Yeah, I'm saying we have like 2 or 3 people are like, oh, all 3 of them sound so good. How can I choose? You ever had that kind of situation?
No, not really.
Oh.
It was either good or they were bad, and I just went with whatever felt right.
Okay.
Some of them were good and just too fast or wanted to go a different direction. So.
I'd like to get some of your other people here on camera. I don't know if they'll do it or not. Okay, now you do drummers for this band?
Huh?
You do drums for this band?
Yes, sir.
How fun is that?
It's awesome, dude. I've been playing a long, long time, and it was hard as hell to find guys that I meshed with and actually could play with.
And the chemistry just ignited for here.
Oh man, it was immediate. We went through our first little patch just to see how we were, and we took a little break, and then we got back together, and then it was on, man. We were in the studio, recorded 2 albums, and I'm really happy with the way things are turning out.
Great. Have you guys started working on a 3rd album at all?
Yeah, we're about 4 songs into it right now.
4 songs into it. Now, how long do you plan it to be? Like how many songs?
13, hopefully.
About 13, kind of like a standard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we played 3 of them tonight. 3 brand new ones.
Okay. Do you have any family? I was just asking him the same question. He's a kid, an older kid.
I don't have any children.
But do you have any family members at all who was like really into music like you are?
My brother, my nephew.
Your nephew?
My brother was an inspiration to me when I was younger. He played bass and he played in a couple bands, and he sang in a band. And, you know, I had a lot of musicians around me that was his friends, and I was kind of like the tag along.
Oh, you're like you were the smaller one, I'm guessing.
Yeah,
younger one.
I was 2 years younger.
You're like kind of looking up to your big brother. They're kind of like, so he would invite you to a lot of shows.
Kick-ass, man.
All the A's for kick-ass?
Yeah.
Your favorite decade?
Yeah,
by
well,
far?
that's the decade I grew up in. You know, I'm older now, 40 years old, and I never thought I'd say, I wish it was 85 all over again, you know.
Did you like the 90s?
No.
Not 90s, huh? Nah.
I like 90s music.
90s was a good
I was into Pantera and the stuff that came out in the 90s.
90s was a good decade for TV and music and stuff.
yeah, but we lost our music videos in the 90s, and you know, rock just got real soft, man, real light, and there's not a lot of metal in the 90s.
Yeah, me and a guy were talking about that. Me and one of the other, I interviewed St. Christopher, and they were talking about, one of them was talking about that. I think it was him talking about that. Like now it's MTV's like reality television. He was talking about back long ago. It was just music videos he was talking about, basically. Now it's just like reality television, like the rest of them.
It's horrible, you know, and it rots these teenagers' minds. And you know, they said that same thing about us when we were watching music videos. But you know, music videos, there was a message behind the song. There was music. There was an outlet that those people put together and created. You know.
Well, they're probably referring to like some of the explicitity of the songs or something like that. Or
sure,
whatever.
Yeah, there was a lot of censorship going on, and a lot of people had a lot of things to say back in those days, you know. And I think today, you know, it's a lot different to kids. You know, they're social network and everything's in front of their face, and they're always doing this, and they can't interact with people anymore, it seems like.
It's easier to get famous though. I mean, it's easier to get famous probably now than it is. I mean, you got YouTube and all that stuff where people can post their stuff, so it's easier than this.
It sure is. The old school ways was really hard. You had to pack up and go to LA or New York and on a whim try
you can go to your own computer now, isn't it?
Yeah, now it's a lot easier. That's for sure. That's for sure.
Like turning it on.
What's your favorite? Do you have like music channels you listen to? What's your favorite music channel to listen to online?
Can you hear me now?
I listen to 96 Rock. You know, once it came back, I've been a total fan. You know,
internet channel? You got like an internet? You got to go on the internet thing? You go online listen to
I don't Facebook. I don't anything on the internet, man. We do a Reverb Nation page, you know, for the band, but that's, you know, that's the extent I do. He does all the Facebook
What's your
stuff.
favorite song you guys performed, and who do you think is like the best female and male singer ever?
Oh wow. I'd have to go with the best singer, Dave Mustaine.
Huh?
Dave Mustaine from Megadeth.
Oh, okay.
I really like him.
Don't just sound
Probably
cool,
one of the
man.
greatest songwriters there
It don't sound right
now. And for female, I wouldn't know.
Alright, anyway, everybody
Go
give
with
it
that
up for
chick
all the
from,
bands that played
This
here
Moment.
tonight already.
Huh?
There was
Chick
also
from,
Gerald
In This
Garrett,
Moment.
This moment? Oh, I
Dan
don't know what her name
Kay,
is.
Me, I would have to say
St.
Bruce Dickerson
Christopher,
is my favorite.
Seven Levels.
And,
was also one that all for free.
female, I would
We're
have to
cool
say
like that.
Amy Lee from Evanescence. I think that she
Give it
has
up
an
for that
amazing
officially
voice.
unofficial band.
Yeah,
Evanescence. I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
They're not
she's
gonna
really, really
sound as
good
good
and
as
in tune
everybody
with
else,
what's
but
going on musically. You know.
we'll deal with
There's
it.
The
so
song
much.
that we played tonight, my favorite,
Away From Me.
Away From Me.
I was excited.
That was a badass song, man. I enjoy that one, man.
We just got done
It's
writing
brand new.
it.
Every brand new song is your favorite, you know. It's always like that when you create
Everybody say,
songs.
Steve, hurry up.
Your newest one is.
So you guys have created. I'm going to guess go on a limb. You said 2 albums, right?
Yeah, we got
So I'm going to guess about 34 songs, maybe.
About that right now.
Okay, I'm pretty good there.